Hi, this is Rob Leth, live from Mars. I'm actually at the Ontario Science Centre, the new exhibit Beyond Planet Earth. It opens tomorrow, and this, of course, is the Mars Curiosity Rover, or at least a pretty good replica of it. And I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Michael Shera from the American Museum of Natural History. And Dr. Shera, what exactly do we have here?
Hi, well what we have is a perfect one-to-one copy of Curiosity, right down to the last nut and bolt. When you see the pictures coming back from Mars, it is coming back from something that looks exactly like this. Of course, the functional version cost about $2 billion. Ours was a little bit cheaper than that, but it is a perfect copy. And it's situated on a Martian landscape, actively taking images, measuring the temperature, the wind velocity on Mars, the chemistry of the atmosphere, looking for the ratio of carbon-12 to carbon-13 to determine if the methane in the atmosphere is biological in origin or geological, and measuring the compositions of the rocks to see how many of them, what fraction of them, what sort of them were formed in water or in other kinds of environments.
What does this mission mean to mankind? How big is this?
Well, it's a huge mission. It's by far the most sophisticated scientific package we've ever sent to another world, and it really is seeking to answer the question, could there at this time be life on Mars? We don't know the answer to that. We don't know if there's life anywhere else in the universe. We only have a sample of one, namely the life on our own planet, and we really want to know if we dig down 10 feet, 100 feet, 1,000 feet underneath the surface of Mars and run into water, are there biological things down there? Are there bacteria, protozoa? Are there things that are wildly different from anything that exists on the Earth? And that, I think, is something that this instrument won't give us the answer to, but will give us a lot of clues and will help us determine what the next sets of instrumentation are that we should send to Mars to answer that question.
In your mind, what is the most fascinating discovery that Curiosity has made so far?
The fact that it's discovered rocks that are held together, cemented together by water, is something we haven't seen before. It demonstrates that there was lots of running water at the surface, at the location that we sent Curiosity to. And this was something that was suspected by the geology, by the Mars orbiters that actually are taking high-resolution pictures. That's why this landing site was picked, because it looked like a place where there had been liquid water in the past. I don't think there's the slightest doubt in anyone's mind now that it's there. We've got the absolute perfect evidence that this used to be a very wet place.
So the big question is, how long is it before humans are on the surface of Mars?
The answer to your question is, what's your budget? If we have the nerve, and if we had the somewhere between $50 and $100 billion budget, probably closer to $100 billion, to do a manned Mars mission, we could do one in 10, 15 years. If we don't, if we decide to proceed very, very slowly and very cautiously, 20 to 30 years. So I think at this point it's really impossible to predict.
A lot to see and do here at the exhibit. Safe to say that Curiosity here is the star of the show?
I would say it's one of the stars of the show. I certainly invite everyone to come and take a look at it, but don't miss out on the lunar elevator. This is a device that actually would be an elevator to and from the moon, leading almost all the way back to Earth. Take a look at the Virgin Galactic spaceplane, which will start taking people above the Earth's atmosphere to become low height astronauts within a year or so. Don't miss out on Europa. Take a look and see where there's an ice world that has an ocean as big as the Pacific Ocean that may well have life on it, where we're going to go looking for life too. And don't miss the asteroid that we need to learn to deflect, because it's got our number on it. All of these things are integral parts of Beyond Planet Earth.
So don't miss the asteroid, hopefully it misses us.
Bingo, exactly.
All right, thanks very much, Dr. Shera. Beyond Planet Earth, it starts at the Science Center on Wednesday.